Helen, when you think about Touchjet's innovative pursuits, what's been the driving force behind overcoming challenges?
The driving force is really in the past decade, the world has become digital. People are spending lots of time on their individual mobile devices. Our children are growing up, using touch on iPad or smartphones, Android or iOS. But for a large touchscreen collaborative environment, the cost is very prohibitive. For example, Microsoft Surface Hub, it costs $22,000. Not all schools or families can afford it. So in the meantime, we're losing children in the individual devices. So what Touchjet is all about from day one is to come up with a solution that can bring all the digital content and interactivity on a much bigger service at affordable price.
Thomas Edison believed that innovation begins with a concept that is marketable and makes consumers' lives better. How did Touchjet go from an idea to a market-ready solution?
The idea is really came from the behavior and the popularity of iOS and Android touch technology. At the same time, we spent 5-6 years working on the algorithm so that we can have a most efficient way to simulate the touch signal using our chip, which is a very low cost, as well as an algorithm that would accurately simulate a position of your finger or digital pen on a large surface and make it a touch and compatible with millions of apps out there. So it is a mass applicable technology because we're compatible with all the mobile apps out there. And at the same time, when we build a product like the Touchjet Pond, which is nominated as a finalist, it's really a great honor. Is a tiny little product that fits in your hand and project up to 80-inch, and the people can interact right away. So that fits in family rooms, fits in classrooms, and fits in meeting rooms. So it's magical, if you would say.
Looking back, is there anything that you would change about your journey to get here?
That's interesting. I wouldn't say we would change anything. We done very successfully on Indiegogo crowdfunding. As I mentioned before, we'd love to have more advisors early on, which probably would accelerate our fundraising. Right now, our biggest bottleneck is really having the funding and the resources so that the product can go mass to all the retailers and all that. Grow faster, basically.
What is the most important lesson you've learned from pursuing new frontiers, and how do you try to pass that along?
I think it's really persistency. People had doubts in terms of why would people use that. We tested product at cafes, at homes, at preschools, and we saw the joy of people watching other people playing. There is a communal experience that's kind of lost in the popularity of individual devices. I think the more people get exposure to this technology, the more likely there'll be adoption. We're getting repetitive orders from public schools, and we're getting lots of praises from our users. And we're still educating people that it's actually possible to have one product that can do so much. It can stream, allow interactive play, and allow you to do presentation on the go without connecting to any devices. It's really about education to the market and how we get more people to have the awareness of the product. And that's why we're here. I think Edison Award is actually giving us the exposure to get people know that this innovation actually is ready for the market.
What is the vision for Touchjet for the future? And can you share anything you're working on?
It's the new interactive technology for large touchscreen that everybody can afford. Okay, it's all about connectivity and collaboration. Well, lots of people are building smart technologies for individual uses. I think we're the the integrator that bring it together. So that's really what we're excited about.
Who has inspired you to help build the future, and what have you learned from them?
I think to be the finalist for Edison and named after Thomas Edison is a huge honor, because we all know that, how the light bulb get invited and how that changed people's lives. And I think that somebody like Steve Jobs really give us a good example in terms of pursuing a dream and changing people's lives by providing a user experience that really stick and it really makes a difference. And we've seen that. We've seen how teachers utilizing our technology engage the children who otherwise are very distracted by technology. I think combining technology and intellectual experience of human beings is a great thing. So yeah, we're very excited to be here.
And finally, the Edison Awards recognizes the most innovative products, services, and teams from around the world and across all markets. What does winning one mean to you and to the company?
I think, first of all, as being associated with Thomas Edison is a huge nod to the company and the innovation that we've created. At the same time, I think it's also giving us, the team, the motivation to continue this journey. We have a roadmap. We have other technologies we want to integrate with this. Our next product is to convert large televisions into tablets so that people can actually be active in your living room instead of just sitting there watching a TV, or that actually will change classroom settings as well, as many schools are actually bringing in flat panel screens to replace interactive whiteboard. So the world is evolving. I think this is a great milestone for us. This is a Touchjet Pond. It's a projector that built with Android PC inside, and with our proprietary computer vision technology, with an infrared camera, we could project an image and turn into a touchscreen tablet. It goes up to 8 inches. You can take it anywhere. It streams movies, plays interactive mobile games, and also allow you to do presentation on the go without connecting to anything. It has built-in battery, lasts for 2 hours, and this is a truly magical device for everybody to enjoy for interactivity, collaboration, and lots of fun.